Hi there, Heike Yates here, creator of Pursue Your Spark and the host of the Pursue Your Spark podcast. Today I want to talk about free weights versus bands, commonly known as Dynabands. What the benefits are of using either or both together in your strength training workout, and how resistance or strength training can benefit your health and your bones. And lastly, how to handle them safely. So we are in perimenopause and menopause, and we are losing muscle mass just because of our changes in hormone levels. And what best to do than strengthen through strength training, and of course, walking or running. Some impact exercises are super helpful for bone density. Not only are the hormones against us as women, but we also have nature against us because we're losing about 3 to 5% of muscle mass as we age. You oftentimes, starting at age 30, oftentimes we hear the word sarcopenia, and that often applies to mostly the age group 65 and up. But truth is, starting at age 30, we are losing muscle mass. So we're taking care of it by eating a healthy diet with milk and lots of greens to help us with bone density. But so here goes to the weights. Now, the free weights come in all different sizes. And when you use your free weights, and I'm using a bicep curl as an example, you're curling the weight up and down. So that's what's called a bicep curl. Now, with the weights, you have resistance till here, and then you have none up into here. So you have resistance here, and then basically nothing down here. So weights are a way of increasing your strength by adding more or bigger or heavier weights as you exercise. You can build, and I did this in my bodybuilding days, I used bigger weights to challenge my muscles. As muscles adapt over the progress of your strength training, you may get heavier. But here's what the weights do again. You curl up, resistance, here's nothing. Down, here's resistance. Weights are a fantastic way to build muscles. And ladies, you will not turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger, promise you. You will finally see some muscles to help you look leaner and feel fitter for sure. Now here's the band. I use the band and I'm going to step on it so I can show you the same exercise but a little bit differently. So I'm stepping on it with both feet, and then from here I'm holding, here's already a lot of resistance. So as I come up, it increases the resistance tremendously, and it does so on the way as well. So you have constant resistance when you work with a Dynaband or a stretchy band, whatever you want to call it. So as you're curling up and down, you consistently create resistance. Now, why are they both a great complement to each other? Constant resistance builds endurance. You can get super awesome lean muscles with bands, but there's only so much density that you can add. So they come in all colors and super thick, but at some point you will, or you may out strengthen the band, and it's time to add weights. But what I like to use them both. I can really build nice muscles and continue to tone them with the band. It is such a great combination. Now, one thing is definitely my pet peeve, guys, is how to handle weights. And you've seen people in the gym, when they finish their workout, they just go bam and throw them on the floor. And you wonder why that person lifted those heavy weights in the first place when they can't even put them down properly. So always be in control of your weights. I always like to have them on my chest when I'm lying on the back, and then on my belly, and then I tip them and I sit up, or you can hand them. Don't hand them like this. Hand them to your trainer close to your body. When you store your weights, you put one on top of the other. Why? Safety. First off, they're not rolling away. Second off, they you will see them better on the floor or wherever they are, and don't run into them and fall down. So stack them like this, definitely my pet peeve. And for the band, here is another safety tip for the band. When you curl, you don't want to just let go. This is not good for the body. So we're using slow and controlled movements, and wait till the band is unloaded to step out of it. Check your band occasionally, even when you go to the gym and they provide your band. This band can break. It gets brittle over time depending on how somebody uses it or where it is. So make sure that you have a good band that's not going to break. So with that, my friends, use resistance training. If you are a beginner, start with 1 set of 15. What does that mean? And I'm showing you with the weights. So 1 set means you do 1 exercise. Here I'm doing this exercise, bicep curls, and I do it 15 times. So I do 1 set of bicep curls and for 15 repetitions. Start out with that. Once you feel that this is good and you feel a weight that you say, oh yeah, this isn't the right weight, I feel challenged, do 2 sets of the same weight and see how far you've come. Do this at least 2 times a week, ideally 3 times a week. So this is for today, is free weights versus tubing. What do you think? Let me know. And join us over on Facebook or on Instagram at Heike Yates Pursue Your Spark.